This pandemic has made our world a scary place. The thing about it is, we're scared, we're going through changes, we have new things going on in our lives, and things we have to deal with, but we can't explain the pain that comes along with it. It really hurts to go through what we're going through now. The thing is, it's not like a child who's running and slips and falls and says, it hurts right here. No, you can't describe the pain that way. It wasn't until my husband passed away that I truly understood why people needed therapists. It's not that I thought there was something wrong with it, I just never considered going to therapy. But I understood then, and I understood why people like or need coaches or counselors, someone to just help them along. I couldn't explain things like driving down the street, stopping at a red light, and bursting into tears. I couldn't understand or I couldn't explain the pain of emptying my husband's closet. Every suit had a memory. And talk about memories. I remember that I used to complain to my husband all the time about the gook he would leave on handles. Let me explain what I mean by gook. I'd walk into the kitchen, go over to the refrigerator, pull the handle open, or go to the microwave and pull the handle open, and end up with gook on my hands. I would say to him, why do you keep opening these doors with gook on your hands? Why can't you just make sure your hands are clean? Or if you knew your hands weren't clean when you did it, wipe the handle off when you finish. Well, he's gone now. He's deceased. I live alone. I walk into my kitchen, walk over to the refrigerator, pull the handle, and I have gook on my hands. That's what I mean when I talk about where does it hurt. That gook hurt me because he put up with me for 38 years. I was married to a saint, and it hurts to know that I used to fuss like that without really looking at myself. And I know there's plenty of people out there with stories, and we're all going through something right now. Everyone is going through something right now. And that's what I mean when I say, where does it hurt? I have family and friends that come and tell me different things going on with them, even on talk shows. I overheard a woman on a talk show talking about being asked out for Valentine's Day by someone she really likes. So she was glad that he asked her out because that meant she was special. On that date, he gave her a gift. It was a beautiful, very expensive dress. It was 2 sizes too small. Oh, he knew it was 2 sizes too small. He told her he believed there's a thin line between cute and beautiful. And if she could lose between 15 and 20 pounds, she would be beautiful. And he could fall in love with her. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Was that supposed to be flattering? Where did that hurt? She can't explain the pain she felt, or did she hurt him? I don't know. Point is, it was painful for her. We all have things we're dealing with. I remember a friend, because during this pandemic, I'm sure all of us know someone that has passed away due to COVID. Well, I remember a friend that called me one day. She just wanted to talk, and I was ready to listen. And she shared with me how her 2 adult grandsons kept going in and out. They wouldn't stay home. And she would keep telling them, you got to stay in the house. We have to quarantine. Why are you doing this? Even if you don't care, think about me, she would say. They would tell her, well, Granny, we're wearing our masks, we're being careful. She said, it doesn't matter. These things that you're going to aren't important. You don't have to do it now. They would go out to rallies. If they heard some friends were on the basketball court, they go play basketball. It's like they weren't taking this thing seriously. Well, my friend got the virus, and my friend died. I was able to go to the funeral. Only a few people were allowed in there, but she was a friend and I was allowed to come in. The sad thing, or the saddest thing about that funeral, was that family members were arguing amongst each other, blaming one another for her death. Where does that hurt? I realized they were all in pain because look at what happened. But where does it hurt? That is such a good question. That's why I felt the need to write about the pains that people are going through, because we really don't know. Where does it hurt? Well, what I really want to share, because I know that you're watching and I really can't see your names, but I just want to complete this by explaining that I know there's a surprising number of people living with depression. And during this pandemic, many people are just emotionally unstable or just terribly lonely. This is a sad time for many people. Many people still haven't gone out. Even if they've been vaccinated, they still don't go out. No one teaches us how to live happy. No one teaches us how important our thoughts and our associations are. Who you follow with, who you hang out with, who you follow, the people you communicate with, that's important. You want to make sure these are people that can lift you up, or you really don't need to hear from them right now. Well, I've said enough. I just want to end this by leaving you with just a few reminders, things that I hope you'll take seriously. And the main thing is to take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. Value yourself. If your mind is strong and at peace, it'll be easier for you to deal with things that come up in your life. You'll think, how can I make it work? Instead of, why is this happening to me? You don't want to be around people that are always woe and low down and feeling down and out. You don't want to be that person. Don't be that person. This is the time to motivate. In fact, if you're on social media, this is the time to post positive things and encourage and motivate people, because, so many people are going through changes right now. And another important thing before I go, stay in touch with family members. And when you do get in touch with them, don't be judgmental. Try not to give advice. Be a good listener. Pay attention and just show that you care. Now, your support can have a huge impact on your friends and your family right now. It's important that we all support one another right now, because this is truly a difficult time. Now, I know change is hard. I know it's not always easy to deal with these different things that come up. And I don't have anything negative that I could say about getting help when you need it. Therapists are out there, coaches and counselors are out there. Get the help you need. And if you have something you really need to talk about and you don't feel you have someone you can talk to about it, because you can't trust everybody. You'll tell somebody something and think that it's going to stay between the two of you, but everybody has a friend that they share information with. It's okay to get a therapist. Get some help. There's no way around it. You are not alone. Remember that. We're all going through changes. And it's okay if you don't have an answer, or you can't really answer someone when they come to you and say, where does it hurt? Well, Thanks for listening to me. I just wanted to share that because it's what I'm feeling. It's what I'm thinking of right now. And I wanted to share it with you. So talk to you next time. I'll be back. I'll be posting more, especially senior wisdom, because this is part of my senior wisdom. The senior citizens have been through a lot. They've experienced a lot. They've been a while a lot, and you need to pay attention to their wisdom. Talk to you later.